What's up, everybody? My name's Magical Cracker. I'm a YouTuber.
No way. Oh my god!
Back there's my buddy Blueberry the Bunny, and this is Firewatch Part 7. That's right. Let's go. So the last time we played this, there was a bit of a twist. Girls way back when that we had shout out about their fireworks, well, we thought they had cut a telephone line, which seemed like a big deal at the time, but then it turned out when Hank, my hero, not me, to be clear, these creepy actions weren't a me thing. Hank, our hero, went down to their camp intending on just scaring them away by destroying shit, to find out that it had already been destroyed by some other creepy guy out in the woods who'd also apparently framed them for cutting a telephone line. So, yeah. Let's keep going. And we rejoin Hank on day 3, I think it is. I mean, it's been a long 3 days. As he boards up this window, that's right. Oh, sweet, a hammer to defend myself from the perverts of the forest.
Hey, Henry?
Hey, it's Delilah.
What do you look like?
Why are you asking?
Judging me by my looks.
Ooh la la.
My eyes are up here. Like Burt Reynolds, if Tom Cruise had a good-looking twin, I don't know, Raleigh fingers.
This isn't that hard.
Well, let's see if she keeps making some other weird
Unless
commentary.
you just don't want to answer.
I could be Tom Cruise's good-looking twin brother.
Oh, that's too bad. I read in People he's like 5 foot nothing.
Yeah,
That is
you
true.
can't win 'em all.
He's a short man,
Okay,
but
well,
he is handsome.
That gives me a good start. Now let's see. In my scope, I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
This is
It's hot. And maybe,
How could she
by the
see
way,
me?
I'm not white. It's not very, PC or whatever they say.
I thought he looked pretty
Oh
Caucasian.
my God, you are the whitest man. I don't need a spotting scope for that. And if not shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
Clothes, I don't really think about it. Let's be fair. Hank's up here to kind of get away from a lot of
This
bad
can't be that
things.
hard.
So I'm just gonna give him the old clothes.
Think of your closet. Open it.
I do like she's making sort of awkward commentary she's going on after weird stuff.
Clothes. I don't really think about it.
Oh, come on.
Sounds like a
I
teenager.
got a sweatshirt I like.
A good
jacket.
jacket.
I got at the Buckle Barn.
Ooh, I love the Buckle Barn.
Just one of those brown ones, you know.
I do. Now tell me about your face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I see?
How weird is this? I'm surprised she can see from all the way over there, though those spotter scopes can be pretty good. Has his nose been broken? I have a thick beard.
Pretty thick beard.
Oh, have you always had a beard?
For a while. Yeah.
Since birth, maybe.
All right, perfect. I want to know about your eyes.
Get out of here.
I'm drawing you. I need to know.
Oh, she draws too?
What?
Oh no.
Is that
She's
okay?
like Julia.
Uh,
Oh no, Delilah.
Don't answer.
Stop.
fine.
Your eyes, tell me.
Funny, lying,
They
the
look
truth.
tired, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you hit a certain age and you think you're a younger person who just looks tired.
And feels tired all the time while
Speak for
I act.
yourself, mister.
I guess that's getting old.
Well, some people might see distinguished.
Tired,
Got it.
distinguished.
Thank you, Henry.
You get what you need?
Absolutely.
Okay, well that was uncomfortable because it reminds me of conversations with my wife about my clothes talking about beards. You, my eagle-eyed viewers, might have noticed I shaved my mustache. I'm actually quite depressed about it. The truth is I have too many razors, one for like my hair, so there isn't that much of that, and one for my beard, and I grabbed the wrong one in some sort of, stupid ass moment, picked up one meaning it was the other. The one I didn't mean to pick up had no guide on it, and I got what I got now. So, enjoy me for the next few weeks as my mustache comes back. And now I'm back to my My fun times. I don't know why this hat keeps ending up on the ground. Maybe because there's already one up there. But though I see the Korea hat is still there, I'm happy. I'm starting to build a collection of stuff. Anything different in here? No? We can read this while we're here.
May 3rd. Think today's going to be normal, although Delilah is having a hell of a time getting the communication wire fixed. Those girls did a real bang-up job fucking us over. A few days before I left, I got a call from Jules' dad. Realized I hadn't really talked to him over the past few years as much as I thought. I think I was so worried about getting Madeline on the phone whenever I would call that I just stopped calling altogether. I guess that's the sort of thing writing all this stuff down is supposed to make me realize. Anyway, Vic just wanted to see how I was doing and wanted to have me out, and I appreciated it because he's got that ain't no worries bloke attitude, but it doesn't feel right.
My epic Australian accent might be poking through for those of you saw. Never mind.
I bet Madeline's been hard on him. Goddamn. Here's something else I realized. Jules liked my parents. She liked them both, but that didn't stop her from laying into me with your acting like your father. And I realize now that I love the parts of her that she got from Mick and the parts of her that she got from Madeline scared the living shit out of me. Except for the whole looks department. No denying she lucked out there.
The reality of my wife is very similar to she's got a great mom. Love them all very much as part of the family. But her mom is quite tenacious and energetic and spunky, as my wife would say, sassy. So the thermos still here on the ground, disheveled bed. I suppose I could try and find more wood for this. She hasn't really given me a mission yet. No other murder mystery or anything. Come on, let me out the door. No other murders happened. So let's go poke around a little bit and see where that takes us. Down. Touch the propane shelf, as always. Look out towards Delilah's place. I wonder if there are, like, days where this job will just be, like, looking for fires. Let's take this board, I suppose, upstairs. Where else would there be boards around? Would that be the supply drop, potentially? I don't necessarily want to rely on the map, but let's wander around. Oh, there's some boards. Well, God damn it, Henry, why didn't you just leave them all in one place? We can examine the cinder block, but we can't do... Is it such a good idea to have cinder blocks just chilling out here? Seeing as someone did go upstairs when you weren't around, grab that stuff. Cistern's still looking all right. How's my outhouse? Anyone stolen my, was it Nolan Ryan baseball? I'm trying to keep my baseball references together and intact. Oh, here's a board anyways. Let's double check the inside. Sweet! Nolan Ryan autographed baseball is still in there. We can board that up. Forrest Burns, you still in there? You're laying in there, you creepy pervert. Just got your ear up to the outhouse listening for people going to the bathroom. You're a weirdo. Alright, good to see you. See you later. There has to be a day where you actually do your job in this game. Or maybe you just hang out in the tower and look for fires. In fact, that'd be an interesting spin. Maybe that's a game someone somewhere should develop. Is a do-your-job type of game where... you could even make it a military shooter where you stand around for months, weeks on end doing nothing and then suddenly get into combat. And then go straight back to it. Let's board up the window then. Hammer just appears from Henry's hand. Must have pretty good pockets for that there framing hammer. All right.
I got that window all patched up.
Gorgeous.
So what should I do now? What's next?
What's next? What do you think is next?
Well, you've been the one giving me tasks for
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
What's next is you sit in that room until September 1st and
I
call
knew
me
it.
at the first sign of smoke.
Oh, this is where the game really begins.
Why don't you let me know when you're mentally prepared for that task, and I'll give it to you.
Is there anything fun we can see out and about? Well, that's an interesting dilemma. Do we run around? Do I still have that camera? I do still have that camera. Just, do we run around or do any exploring, or do we just kind of follow the linear nature of the game? See, I don't want to go too far and just find out I'm going to go back. So let's just make it easy. Let's go back inside. Turn the lights back on. Oh, what a gorgeous view out that window. Through the slats, you can just make out the trees. Let's go over here by the Osborne Firefinder here. Not that it's much use with this toolbox on top of it that I can't move. And I still don't know where the hell that hammer went. Let's begin our job. What do you say, folks?
Okay.
Let's do our due
I think
diligence.
I am ready to tackle my long-term commitment of keeping this national forest safe from total destruction.
There you go, Henry.
I am glad to hear you've really thought this through.
Actually,
You know, I'm gonna hike around for a while before I really put my nose to the grindstone.
Oh, yeah, you do that.
Wait. No. Okay.
Okay, now I'm ready. Let's get to work.
How were those precious few seconds of jobless freedom?
Oh,
Magical.
Good. Now get to work.
We're here on our... Oh, it just skips through. Oh, shit. I've made a mistake again. So it will just skip past it. Okay. So next time that happens,
Henry.
if there's a next
Having a
time,
nice
maybe we
afternoon?
should just skip around.
I might never leave.
Oh, is this that land
Well,
bridge? It is. How pretty.
I called with some bad news. 2 young women, Chelsea Stevens and Lily McLean, were reported missing.
Is that the girl?
They've got parents out in California who haven't heard from them in a week. They were supposed to meet an aunt down in Cody. If they're the girls from last week, then you're probably
Oh, man,
the last
this is
person to have
bad.
seen 'em.
You should tell whoever that I'm happy to be questioned.
Look, it's not gonna be an issue. I mean, if they turn up dead, then maybe.
We should
Should
be
I just not say
honest,
anything and save us
Delilah.
trouble?
I mean, it's worth mentioning they're missing, damn it. Now, we're not covering anything up here. Yeah, okay, we stole their whiskey and their stereo, and I totally don't sound desperate right now.
I'd
I'd rather go down for that than hold back on
Yeah.
that.
I'll keep it vague. I really don't want to talk to the cops.
Is Delilah
Me
have
neither.
something to hide?
All right, Henry, thanks. Enjoy the sunset.
Oh, okay. So you really you do kind of want to take those opportunities to roam around, or I missed my one opportunity to do
Henry?
that.
Henry, wake up.
To sort of start to capture the doldrums in and
Get
out
out of
of
bed
this
and
job.
pick up the radio.
Need a light?
What do you want?
Hey, you big dumb idiot.
Oh, is she drunk again? Hi, Julia.
You're a big dumb idiot.
Oh, baby, you sound tired.
Oh, he's talking to Julia. Oh, what?
I am.
What is going on now?
Are you having a nice time?
Wait. Is he just broadcasting this?
Henry? Are you having a nice time?
Yeah, it's good here. It's beautiful, you know.
Oh my god.
That's great, Henry.
I'm
Really
in
great.
shock. It's
Well,
hallucinating.
I'll let you get back to sleep then.
Okay, Jules.
Delilah seems nice.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Bye, baby.
Wow. Okay. Old Henry might be hearing or seeing a thing or two. Talking over the radio.
Is it too much of a pain in the ass to bring supplies all the way up to our towers?
Well, I get my stuff hand-delivered.
Oh, how's that work?
It's the perks of a decade of service. You're out hiking in 90-degree heat, and I get to do crosswords. Isn't life miserably unfair?
He's the new guy, it's only fair.
Anyway, when you find the supply drop, remember it's not just for you, okay? Other lookouts, biologists, a few people get their food there, and I don't want to have to call in for more. There should be loads of good stuff, though. Beans, prunes, jerky. You know, my sister eats 6 prunes a
Prunes?
day.
Wow.
6. She's, like, really
It's
precise
a lot of
about it.
it's a lot of
She'd be
prunes.
great at this
Regulate
job if
the
she didn't
system,
need
you know.
wheelbarrows full of marijuana to function.
What's wrong with wheelbarrows full of marijuana? Not that isn't a lot, but so where are we off to? So we are going up to the supply drop. So
like,
maybe we can hike around a
2
little bit
weeks ago,
today.
You called me in the middle of the night.
Yeah, oh, so that's
You
what
were
it
sleeping,
was.
I guess, and all I heard was the name Jules through the mumbles. I just
Mm-hmm.
thought it was so sweet. I wanted to wake you up, but then I thought maybe you were having a nice conversation and I'd just be spoiling it. I hope you're doing okay, you know, when it comes to her.
Kind of short, brief answer. I shouldn't be here, but he took the job. It's so weird, some of these responses.
I am.
Good. I'm glad. Look. So, a couple of months before I took this job, I was with this guy, Javier. He's incredible, caring, sexy as hell.
I've been here before.
He was a driller down in Casper.
It's that way on the bridge. I must have
Dated
come
for
here
almost
some
5 years.
reverse.
I was working with the Wyoming Outdoor Leadership School, and I was obsessed with it. I wanted to be an instructor so badly. And I was sure I was going to marry Javier as soon as I could be bothered. Waltz was also a good excuse to get out of town, drink whiskey in the mountains, cut loose.
No problem. Oh, the creepy fence. I know where we are now.
Javier's brother got killed working in Gillette, and for some reason, I didn't come home. Javier said it was fine. He'd go to the funeral, take care of his mom, stuff like that. It'd be easier solo. When he came back, he left me. I came out here, I lied, and told my sister he fucked our neighbor. I've just...
The web of drama continues, albeit it's
over
not
10 years.
emotionally that
And,
as bad as Henry's. I closed this lid.
I wanted you to know. I figured you've told me so much about you, so, you know, there's something about me. We both fucked up.
Well, I don't know if Henry fucked up. He put his wife in a nursing home. And decided to come out here because there wasn't much he could do.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
And maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by
Okay.
piece.
Well, it's weird, but we're back out here. So this is the trail we came down. Just over there is where that Brian kid looked like he fell to his death, leaving us a backpack full of ropes, which we then used to get ourselves around this park. And this is the most impractical little climbing rope in the world, seeing as for some reason they split it in two. But who knows? So how long would those have been sitting out there? I mean, I don't remember what Delilah said about how long Brian and his dad had been out here at the tower. But those ropes just hanging there for a long ass time. So it's not like he was coming down. It's not like he came down safely and then they split, because there'd be more rope to go all the way to the bottom. There is an obvious cut in them, unless someone came along and cut them another time. Oh, back over safety log here. Looking pretty once again, old Firewatches. So this is where I came down from that beer can path. So there's that weird spot going back that way. And now this would be fresh trail for everybody watching and for myself. Oh, hey! I kind of wandered into this cash up here without thinking about it. This one's green. This is our first green one, I think.
Found the supplies.
Oh, is this a supply
Oh,
drop?
good. Enjoy.
That wasn't that long of a hike. What the hell? It's a little bit smaller than it looks. 99999. 3, 4. Moss Peak, Two Forks, and Spruce. So we don't have... We do have some neighbors, I just don't know where they are. Let's not be greedy. Okay, so now we might have an opportunity to explore a little bit, since the next thing is just reporting heading home. So, explore for a little bit here. Looks like this is the end of the path, and then the path that's split off this other way looks like it goes off to Delilah's tower. Up to Thoroughfare Lookout. Don't know if the game will let us go this way just yet, but we might as well have a look-see. Oh, we're not that far off. Aha. Some crazy little cable car thing that we can now talk about. Or
Hey,
the
I'm
cable
out
car.
at a ravine. What's this thing that spans across it?
That is how you get
Not
to
that
my
far.
sector.
No kidding. Well, let me hike over.
Well, it's locked up and mainly for emergencies. I've never actually used
So
it.
how would we... We'd have to go
Rangers
all
use
the
it
way,
from
like,
time to
way
time, but that's
around
it.
or something like that?
Help! Oh God, it's an emergency!
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got eyes on a tornado. I gotta get out of here.
A tornado in the heart of the Rockies?
Yes.
Holy moly, I need to call this in. Tom, Two Forks sees a tornado. He says he needs an evac into my sector. It's a meteorological impossibility. There haven't been tornadoes in the greater Yellowstone region in 100 million years. You're gonna need him to stay and take a detailed personal account, even if it means giving his life. Okay, I'll tell him. Sorry, Hank. No dice.
Man,
I do have sort of a question. So the thing about radios is they broadcast over channels, right? Certain frequencies. Anybody else in that frequency will hear your shit and the stuff you're talking about. And it's not like people couldn't fuck around on the radios way the hell out here. But if you do have neighbors, you have to think you're being heard. So, and I mean, it's not just the fun shit, right? Including Henry's mumbles. You could have woken up anybody with it. So there's, some silent neighbors maybe you don't ever really hear from. And they're out there listening to your crazy rants. Who knows? I guess go back to the fact probably have to be in a special situation or a special personality type to want to come out here and do this anyways. But I'm just going to actually try and traverse to the other side of the park. There's one direction I don't think we've gone yet on the map. I'm going to go over there and I'll speed all of this up until we get there unless something else happens along the way. And then you can join me in either the elation of finding something great or just being disappointed by finding nothing. So I'll catch you in a minute. Alright, so now that we're back to the other side of the map, just to give you guys a frame of reference, this is the area where we started. First saw the tower the first day. You can see my whiskey up there. So this area was something that we supposedly hiked through to get up to the tower when we couldn't control Hank, when we were going through the epilogue, hearing about all the emotional drama and sadness, but we didn't actually explore it. So I know if I remember right, you kind of go up and left. So the medicine wheel that we've been to has been over there. I'm not sure what's over here or over there. I mean, either could just be disappointing, just might be, but I feel like it's worth looking at. We're just going to be bored and sad out here. Well, look, there's a cache right there and a nice little river, so it doesn't really look like it goes much after that.
I feel
Oh,
pretty.
pretty.
Oh, so
Another pretty area. Oh, we'll hop across these. A fun little game with Hank, who's, not a small man by any means. I've already seen him naked once in drawing earlier, courtesy of his wife Jules, who's also talking to him on the radio, even though she's suffering with severe dementia. Yep. Let's open this one up too. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? The people of the Forest Service and the volunteers who keep our national parks and forests nice. Good for you guys. Some more books and stuff. Here's another note. Is that another Ron to Dave?
Ron, really wish the powers that be could issue us radios that didn't suck ass. Most of the time I prefer to keep things to pen and paper, but every once in a while it'd be nice to get a hold of you right away. My sister keeps leaving me messages at the main office, but I don't think she gets that. She guess I took the job so I wouldn't have to deal with her or Mom. I've been sitting at the spot for a while now thinking about what to say to her, but I'm a quarter way through this bottle of Fifes instead. Miss you, Dave.
Oh, Dave was starting to go pretty damn crazy, it seems like. Weird that we didn't get a radio option to talk to Delilah about that one. But we updated this map. Anything cool? So, 2 Forks to the lake, Cottonwood Creek, Camp Arapahoe. So back this way is some sort of campground and a Cottonwood Creek. We got some more books in here. Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, something that I'm going to leave politely right there. And One Chance to Die, Richard Sturgeon, number 1. Another of the die-hard criminal detective crime drama, the thing that we keep finding all over the place. I'll leave that one there too, though I don't think I could take it anyways. And nice toilet paper. I wish I could take this back to my camp. Oops, take it back to my tower. We could do that. And we could always pick up another pine cone, take a look at it, because we've already looked at a million, and go straight back in. I do see some canned stuff in there, but I'm not lucky enough to be able to pick that one up. Oh, I get it. It's a lending library. You're supposed to put your books in there and out. I didn't pick that up for certain. I suppose if it had a lock on it, you'd feel a little bit better about that. But now that it's there, I'm assuming those books will be gone the next time someone happens by. Yeah, this looks a bit like a dead end, though. The map did say it kind of goes off that way. Maybe it's another area that's gated off for now. Maybe we'll end up going to Camp Arapahoe. Oh, I thought that looked like a person for a second. I was getting the willies again like that other creepy dude. Back across the creek. Don't want to get wet. Safety log junior. And now we'll run back up, I suppose, that way. See if there's anything off this way that's cool and explorable before we skip another couple of weeks worth of time. Seems unsafe to go under a log hanging over a bunch of rocks like that. So I'm gonna do what any responsible Forest Service employee / volunteer would do, and I won't do it. So another path out. Ooh, hey, even more path. I got so much path, man. Ah, limbo log. This is where they used to have the parties for all these people stuck out here in their towers. Impassable rock slide. Thoroughfare Basin Region Trailhead at Two Forks Lookout.
Whoa.
Wow.
Delilah, the trail I hiked in on...
Wait, this is the trail he hiked in on? Oh, shit.
It's gone.
What is this, the Twilight Zone?
No, there was a rock slide. Is there another path out of the thoroughfare?
Let me think.
You're stuck here.
Oh my god, I guess I'm
Was
lucky
that
I wasn't on it when
turtle?
it happened.
Yeah, for sure. You know, without some impossible mountaineering, there's not really another way out.
So what the hell?
We'll fly you out? I mean, sometimes folks get cut off by
Okay.
fire and we just scoop them up when it's time to go.
Okay.
Don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Maybe I'll just live out here now.
Henry the
Rusty
Hermit.
bolts.
Maybe I'll find myself a baby bear to keep as a pet and live off the land like Grizzly,
Grizzly
Adams.
Adams. Oh, there's a turtle. Let's talk about the turtle.
I found a turtle. Maybe it's a tortoise. It's a thing with a shell.
Why is it just sitting there like that? Or is it glitched?
Pretty cute.
I don't actually
Well,
see it.
Henry, if you decide you want it to keep you company, nobody will mind.
Now, what do I call it? Looks like a...
Turt Reynolds, Shelley Duvall,
This ought to be
Bucket
good.
Jr. Oh, we don't want to be that. It's a secret. Turt Reynolds was the one that got me.
Turt Reynolds.
Well, now I can't wait to see him.
Funny.
The mustache is
There's-
impressive.
You tell him I love Cannonball Run.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Whoa.
He's just a cute little guy.
Put me down.
Well, if he's a turtle and not a tortoise, he's not going to live super long out of water. Leave the limbo log where it is for now. I think that's the only place I can go. There was an area to the back of the tower, kind of. Can't really explain it adequately, though. I will definitely try for no apparent reason. If you kind of go right from the outhouse, there's an area, I think, on top of my hill that I haven't really looked at before. How pretty. Enjoy the scene. Let's take a picture. For our memory books. Let's go along this way. So then, this might actually be ending up going kind of around the tower, because the tower should be somewhere over there right now. I guess we'll need to find some sort of container for the turtle. I'm supposing, yeah, like I said, I'm guessing it's a tortoise. Stay out of water. So there's the some sort of thing, impassable area. This is the back, and then once we get around to the outhouse, which is just right there, that's kind of the end of it. Alright, I suppose we're done for the day. Nothing more but to radio in.
All
We
right,
got him.
I got everything I need out of here. Time to chow down.
Just yours, right?
Who do you think I am?
So I guess there is an option. I'm starting to worry that there are moral decisions in this game that come back to haunt you later.
What will you learn? What will you learn? That your actions have consequences.
Wonder if there's multiple endings or multiple details. Holy shit, an actual fire.
Seat for what might be the biggest fire of the
Oh,
year.
fuck. That looks
Yeah,
hella.
it's really
It's
going.
crazy.
I'm gonna call it in. They'll send in a hotshot crew for some suppression, but I bet we'll be stuck with her for the rest of the summer.
So they're just gonna burn. Just gonna let it
And
burn.
she doesn't have a name yet. I usually think of something funny or
It's
something
about 2
practical
months in, something
or
like
a
that.
little risque
Wow, the
when
night
coming
is
up with her.
dark and full of terrors.
But why don't you do the honors?
I guess we'll call it in. What about Delilah?
Delilah's a nice name.
No, you big dummy.
I was kidding.
No, you were not. You're sweet, but we can't call it the Delilah Fire.
Okay, what then?
How about my middle name, June?
What if it's
June
not
fire,
in the month of June?
even though it's July.
It is July. There you go.
I like it.
Delilah June. June fire.
So there's this creek down the hill, and, you know what my favorite thing to do is?
What's that?
What's that?
I love to take a bottle of
like I wrote
whatever
this
I
game
have on hand,
sometimes.
plunge it deep into the water, and let it chill in there all day.
Yeah.
And then, on nights like tonight, when it is so disgustingly hot, I have something nice and cool to drink. I learned that from my sister in Santa Fe. She'd do that with a bottle of tequila near her house and make margaritas the size of your head. You'd like it there.
Santa Fe, are there bodies of water big enough or close enough, accessible enough to do that?
I've had one too many bad experiences with tequila. A little.
So there are some
resistance
romance
training.
options coming up with Delilah, like you're flirting
You
a
just
little
need
bit.
New, good experience with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Are you looking at the fire?
I was.
No, I'm not.
You should. Let me know when you are.
How did she know I wasn't looking? This lady got something strong. But it is dark as shit outside.
Okay, I'm looking at it again.
I love how they look at night. During the day, it's just smoke, but when the sun is down, you can just get lost.
Yeah, gorgeous. I lived in an area of Southern California where I was almost always on fire every
Glad you're
summer.
here.
At night, they were kind of nice to look at. But it was also terrifying. You too, sure you are. Why do you say that? Let's ask
Why
that.
do you say that?
Because I do. I'm not crazy. I mean, we've had such a good time, right?
I guess it depends on what happens next.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you. Not in the same way. And I know you're not really available, but I want you to know, well, maybe it'd be nice to get together at the end of the summer. Look, we don't have to plan or even talk about it. I'm just having the thought. I wish I was over there.
Me too.
I wish you were too.
Oh.
We could sit outside. We could talk.
It's like a
About these
10-minute
radios.
hike,
We
though. I
could,
mean,
you know,
What? What could we do?
well, let me tell you.
I'm glad there was a cutoff there. Oh, shit. I feel like we're getting Henry into deeper and
You're
deeper
going fishing
water.
without a license?
It's one fish, and I'm sick of all the stuff I got to eat.
Well, I won't tell anyone you're a poacher. That reminds me,
It's true.
I keep hearing reports from Fish and Game about a problem bear they're trying to keep tabs on. Can you search around the lake for fresh tracks and just let me know what you find? There was a crew burning fire lines out to the east, and, you know, I think sometimes it riles up the
It
wildlife.
absolutely would. I don't see why that wouldn't be the case. Problem bear, fuck that. Is problem a euphemism?
Does problem actually
I mean murderer.
Like how Charles Manson is a problem cult leader?
Oh, come on. You just have to look for tracks, that's it.
Yeah, well, I've seen what they can do to a tree, and trees aren't even food.
Well,
Thank
Technically,
you,
good.
Henry.
Yeah.
I'll go look. But I'm actually going to end this episode here. Don't forget about the whole little sexy conversation they had just before this, just because we're talking about fish now. So we're going to come back with that hanging tense in the air the next time I see you. Thanks again for everybody watching. You can catch me on social media, Instagram or Twitter, following my username or using my username, Magical Cracker, on either of those. Or you can just sit right here on YouTube. I plan on having a couple videos out to you guys each week. Again, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.